Hey everybody, Trish here, and I want to thank you for joining our plank challenge that we're going to be starting tomorrow. So I want to welcome back. Most of you are in our group here, the LivinFit with John and Trish fitness community, have been here for a while. Some of you have been here around for a little while. Others have been are pretty new, and then we also have a lot of new members that are joining us for this plank challenge. So I'm really excited that no matter how you have come to us, that you are here with us. So just welcome to the group. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to kind of go over just a little bit about this group. So the group that you have been added to is the LivinFit with John and Trish fitness community. And this is just a little group that I created because I found a group that helped me a few years back when I actually found a way to lose the weight that I had been wanting to lose. And so I am looking to pay it forward to other people to show you that you can achieve your goals too. So basically this group is designed to allow you to have a place for support and motivation, a place where you can come and feel comfortable sharing your journey, sharing your successes, your setbacks, all of it. Basically a place where you can get support so that you can reach your goals. So who am I? My name is Tricia Cumming. I am married to John Cumming, who helps me run these groups. We basically, a few years back, started looking for ways to get healthy and fit, and we stumbled upon Beachbody. And Beachbody really changed our lives. So that caused us to become Beachbody coaches. I can share my story with you guys, and I'll post that sometime during this week. But essentially, what happened is we were really trying to figure out how to get healthy and fit, and we tried for a couple years doing little things on our own, just running and things like that, and for those 2 years we lost a little bit of weight, but really weren't reaching our goals like we thought we should, and so that basically led us to Beachbody, and we both really got great results, and we both lost 40 pounds. I personally lost 40 pounds and 10 inches off my waist, and it really just helped me to become a better me. I got rid of my migraines that I'd suffered from for most of my life, and it just really made me a believer. And what it made me a believer in more than anything was that you can succeed if you want to. I was at a place where I thought, oh, I'm never going to get where I want to go. And it's just not true. If you dedicate yourself to reaching your goals and you think about why it is that you want to reach your goals, I promise you that if you stick with us, you can do that. And so this group basically just is a place, again, for support and motivation. And what I find is that a lot of times this group is used in a lot of cases where someone just needs that kickstart, needs that, jump into fitness, that place where you can say, okay, I am going to commit to doing this. I'm going to prove to myself that I can incorporate fitness into my life and that it will make me feel good. And so essentially we just really start out with these free challenges as a way to do something. Sometimes we procrastinate because we don't really know what to do. And this is just a way to come into a group, have everybody cheering you on. I'll give you guidance, I'll give you tips, I'll, post recipes and things like that. But this group, in addition to doing the free challenges, is a group just that I run on an ongoing basis. And so for those of you that are new, you may see other people just posting the other things that they're doing. I highly encourage you to do that as well if you'd like, in addition to posting about your plank each day. And so you might see people posting about what they're eating, you might see people posting motivational things, what workout they did for the day, so on and so forth. The other thing that I do is I kind of take the health thing to another level, because I believe that you really do need more than just working out and eating well and treating our bodies right from that perspective to reach that healthy lifestyle, to be living that happiest, healthiest, most fulfilled life that you can. And that is my goal for each and every one of you. And so generally I do also offer support, and I try to incorporate things like personal development. I know some of you may be going, oh, personal development, I don't need that. I thought that too. So, you can choose to participate in which parts of the group that you want. You don't have to do everything. Again, come in here and make this your own. Make it something that's going to help you to reach your goals. I also help people, with guidance on financial side of things, their relationship, really all of those things are involved. And so if you work on, all of those different aspects of your life, then it helps in every other aspect. So they're all kind of connected. So that's kind of a little bit different spin on things than most people are used to when you come into some of these free challenges that you may have participated in before. Or maybe this is your first one. Either way, I truly welcome you into the group. So I'm going to talk just a tiny bit about the challenge itself. It's really straightforward, so there's not really a lot of information that I really need to give you. But essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you get a baseline to compete against yourself. So you're not really competing against any of the other people here in the group. You're really going to be cheering each other on. And what you're going to do is you're going to choose a style of plank, of which I'm going to show you a couple different pictures that you can choose from. And you're going to do that plank, and you're going to see how long you can hold it. That's going to be your baseline. And basically you're going to take that time, and each day I'm going to ask you to add at least 5 seconds to that time. If you can add more, that's great. If you don't get to that point, then that's okay too. Don't beat yourself up. Every day, come in, try to do the best that you can, and I promise you that at the end of the week, you will have improved. Okay, so essentially, do your plank, figure out how long of a time that you can hold it, and then each day you're going to add 5 seconds. At a minimum, you're going to try to add 5 seconds to that first time, okay? So if you are able to plank for 10 seconds today, which will be Tuesday actually, if you're able to plank for 10 seconds your first time, then the next day you're going to want to try to plank for 15 seconds. And that just basically gives you something to push for, and again, if you can go for longer, then, feel free to do that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to come into the group and you are going to post how you did. A lot of people will take a screenshot of their phone if that's what they use to time their plank, and you can post a picture of that in here. And what I'll do is every night I'll do a post for the next day that I'll actually pin to the top of the group. And so basically you can just come in and the post for the day will be at the top of the page. If you're on a mobile device, you will have to click on the words pinned post at the top of the page, and that will actually take you to the post. So then you just come in there, comment how you did, what your time was, if you have other things that you'd like to add. Again, if you'd like to add other things that you're doing, food you're eating, how much water you're drinking, if you're doing personal development, what book you're reading, maybe a favorite excerpt from that book. If you need a book to read, one of that I really highly recommend is You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. That one to me is a really great book for anybody, and it helps with all aspects of your life. So no matter what it is that you want out of life, it kind of helps give you a passion and a belief that you can achieve those things. So if you have any questions about that, feel free to ask me, reach out to me in a personal message, and I'll get back to you. So that kind of leads me to basically the participation part of this. It's really easy to say, okay, Trisha, I'm going to do my plank every day and I'm going to add at least 5 seconds. And so some people will take that information and they go off and then they just do it on their own and they don't come in and post in the group. I highly, highly, highly encourage you to commit to coming in here each and every day and posting in the group, commenting, letting us know how you did. What you're going to find is that other people are going to cheer you on. And I encourage you to cheer other people on too. Don't feel like, oh, well, I'm new here. I can't really, reach out to other people. I encourage you to comment and cheer other people on. I encourage you to like each other's posts. I encourage you to make this a team effort to where we're all reaching for our goals and then actually achieving them. So I really, really hope to see excuse me, each and every one of you in here each and every day posting how well you did. Each day I'll post something. You may also see me post other things outside of the challenge, but your goal should be for the next 7 days to really commit to doing this one thing. If you feel like you've struggled in the past where you've started things and maybe haven't committed to them and stuck with them, this is your chance to do that. Okay, so the other part of that is that, yes, I am a Beachbody coach. As I mentioned, I don't want anyone to ever feel as if you are in a position where I am trying to get you to buy anything. That is never my intention. Sometimes people ask me, well, Tricia, why can't I just do this or that or the other thing? And you absolutely can. Anybody can reach their goals by committing to doing something and then putting forth that effort on a consistent basis to get there. For me, I personally do recommend the Beachbody programs and Shakeology because it's what helped me. And so if you think about that, if someone asks me, well, what would you do? I'm going to tell you to do what it is that I know worked for me and that I've seen work for other people. And so, it'd be silly for me to, if you came to me and said, well, what would you recommend for me to do? It would be silly for me to say, well, I think you should go out and, bike and run and whatever. And there's nothing wrong with doing any of those things. But I know that things really, really changed for me when I started incorporating Beachbody programs. So don't be turned off by any of my posts that do talk about the Beachbody programs. I'm simply putting that out there because I feel like if I don't, that I'm doing people an injustice, because I know it worked for me. I've seen it work so well for so many other people, and I know that it can work for you too. I encourage you again to come in each day, participate, do your plank, and look at it from that perspective, to just focus on that one thing, and you will see some improvement. You will see success. And a plank is an amazing exercise. It's something that I highly encourage anybody on any program to incorporate into their routine, because it will help strengthen your core, which will do so much for you in every area of your fitness level. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Again, I'll be posting every day. Feel free to ask me questions as you go, private message me, put them in the group. I look forward to seeing your participation, and I look forward to spending this entire week with you and then continuing on after that. I hope you guys have a great day. I look forward to seeing you, and you have a great week. Talk to you soon.